What's up, everybody? What's up, everybody? Happy Wednesday. Hey, I know I got to vibe a little bit. Just vibe with me a little bit on this Wednesday. I know I'm here to cause chaos. I gotta say thank you for my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ for allowing me to do this, allowing me to speak my mind. Without Him, I wouldn't be here today. So I'm thankful for all He's done for me. Y'all should be too. I hope y'all having a good week so far. It's Christmas season. I don't want to hear no noise. It's the Christmas season. Trees are up. Christmas lights are out. Online shopping and Christmas shopping has begun. Thanksgiving is just part of the holiday season. It's no longer its own separate thing. Like everybody gets so bent out, like Thanksgiving. It's its own separate. It's not its own separate thing anymore. It's part of the holiday season, and you need to get over it because it's part of Christmas season. For those that's been here from the beginning, thank you so much. Thank y'all so much. I appreciate it. Y'all been here from the beginning. We all in this together. You know, I like to speak my mind and you guys on the same page as I am. So thank y'all for being here so much. Y'all are awesome. Doing a little live with you on this Wednesday. So you know I'm gonna talk about some stuff. But again, tell the homies, tell your friends, tell your families about the page. It's gonna be live here, but I'm gonna post it on the regular YouTube page and all the other social media platforms, as y'all can see at the bottom here. And y'all go ahead and like, subscribe, and share. Go ahead and like, subscribe, share for your boy. Let's keep growing the channel. We can only do this together. So I appreciate y'all so much from the bottom of my heart. We'll get into some stuff here in a second, I promise. Just a little vibey, just a little vibe. Just a little vibey. Check in if you hear, check in. Yeah. Okay. Get into it. Okay, let's get into it. I got some stuff to talk about. Got quite a few topics to talk about, so let's get into it. So, y'all know the theme on this page, for the most part, is standing on business. It's what we do. We stand on business, right? Now, listen, I don't condone this by any means. Like, you know, if you in the Senate, you know, you gotta carry yourself. You gotta carry yourself in a certain way, right? If you in the Senate, you work for the Senate. You gotta carry yourself in a certain way. But I can respect when someone is standing on business. Okay. Hey, what's up, Brittany? How you doing? Thank you for watching. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Um, these two dudes are standing on business, and I can respect both of them. Now, I'm trying to start a clothing brand. Maybe somebody can help me. It's going to be Savage State University, right? It's more of a fitness type of mentality, you know what I mean? Like a motivating type mentality. But these two are going to be admitted into Savage State University right here, already in. You ever watch SpongeBob when people were trying to get us into the salty spittoon? If you haven't watched that episode, go watch it. But when you get there, the dude Reggie says, "How tough are you?" And they got to show how tough they are to get into the salty spittoon. These two get in. I'm gonna show y'all. Okay. Again, I don't condone any. I don't condone this behavior really because they're supposed to be in the Senate. But it's funny. My man's is so he Mullen here is reading out what somebody's saying about him, and then he gonna act accordingly. Y'all listen. Y'all listen to this.
Like he's self-made. Sir, I wish he was in the truck with me when I was building my plumbing company. Myself and my wife was running the office because I sure remember working pretty hard and long hours. Pretends like he's self-made. What a clown. Fraud. Always has been,
Again, he's reading what my man's is saying about him.
always will be. Quit the tough guy act in these Senate hearings. You know where to find me. Any place, anytime, cowboy. Sir, this is a time, this is a place. Run your mouth. We can be two consenting adults.
My man is standing on business right now. It's gonna get better. Hold up.
We can finish it here.
Okay, that's fine. Perfect.
You want to do it now?
I'd love to do it right now.
Well, stand your butt up then.
Oh, hold on.
Big
Oh,
guy.
oh, stop it.
Is that your
All right.
solution, every
Hold it. No, sit down. Sit down.
Okay.
You know, you're a United States Senator.
Oh, okay.
Sit down, please.
All right.
Can I respond, Mr.
Hold
Chairman?
it. Hold it.
Hold up.
Cowboy.
I gotta watch this again. Hold up, y'all watch
this
this.
is the time, this
I'm
is
just
the
trying to
place.
start off on a funny
You want to
note,
run
but
your mouth?
this is
We can
standing
be
on
two
business
consenting
right
adults.
here.
We can finish it here.
Okay, that's fine. Perfect.
You want to do it now?
I'd love to do it right now.
Well, stand your butt up then.
You stand your butt up.
Oh, hold on.
Big
Oh,
guy.
oh, stop it.
Is that your
All right.
solution, every
That man's about to take off his
sit
ring
down.
and everything.
Sit down.
Okay.
You know, you're a United States Senator. Sit down.
Actively.
Oh, okay.
Sit down, please.
All right.
Can I respond, Mr.
Hold
Chairman?
it. Hold it.
Look at Bernie. Bernie trying to calm him
No, I
down.
have the
He
mic.
said-
I'm sorry.
This is
Hold
what
it.
he said.
You'll have your time.
Okay.
Can I respond?
Oh, no, you can't.
That's what I call standing on business, right there, and I can respect that. 100%, I can respect that. So I hope y'all having a good Wednesday. I had to start off with that. I respect that 100%. Now we're gonna get into some good stuff, man. Y'all know I gotta. Okay, one more funny thing. All right, one more funny thing. I just want to know, first of all, I want to know, and I'm all about the national anthem. Y'all know me. I respect the flag. National anthem is a big deal to me. And every time it's played, I show ultimate respect. But I want to know who told Flavor Flav and who gave him the permission to sing the national anthem. I don't know if y'all saw this or not. If you haven't, you about to see it right now. First of all, somebody has to be fired for this, right? Somebody should be fired because it's not Flavor Flav's fault that he's up here, right? It's not his fault. He can't just walk in there and start singing. There's a whole committee and a group of people that have to allow this. They're the ones that get fired. After what I'm about to show you, everybody gets fired.
At the twilight's last gleam.
And who's allowing this?
Who goes strife and bright stars through the
Who's allowing this? Everybody gets fired. That's on the board.
For the ramparts we watch.
How can everybody sit there and not laugh at this? This is crazy. Why do they let him come up here like this? Come on. I guess he's not doing. Well, I was about to say he wasn't doing that bad, but I changed my mind. Brittany, I hope he never does this. But it's not his fault. Who let him in here to do this? I don't know. Is he greater than Fergie? I'm gonna have to go look that up. I guess he's not that bad. Still bad, but not bad. Is Fergie worse?
Or the land of the free
All right.
and the home of the brave.
I don't know. Y'all tell me, man. He's still going. He's still going. Who? Now, y'all let me know in the comments who's better. To me, that was horrific. Now, I guess I forgot all about Fergie. Is she that bad? I gotta look it up now, man. I gotta look it up. Pause. It's my show. I can do what I want, okay? So let's look it up. I'm gonna look it up and see if I can find this. Because now y'all got me intrigued. Maybe this is a good one. Hold on. Hold on. Y'all let me know. Here it is. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Actually, this I'm completely switching it up. I didn't even know I was gonna do this. So let's see. Hey, look, these dudes are laughing. Oh, this is embarrassing, man. Okay. This is like this might be worse than Flavors. Hey, what was that ending? I don't know. Okay, all right. Maybe there's a point there. Either way, that both of these should have never happened. Well, I don't know what Fergie was thinking. Who let her in there? I don't. Who's on the committee to be letting these people in? But anyways, y'all like subscribe and share. Time to get into some good stuff. Hope y'all enjoyed that laugh. Cause Flav, I guess he did all right. I guess I can't be mad at him for doing that. I guess. But here we go. I'm getting to some good stuff. Now, y'all always want to talk about the police this, the police that, police this, police that. I'm sorry. It was funny. I'm trying to be a little bit funnier on the show. On a serious note, you know, I get people ask me police questions. Some of my boys call me up during the week. They would ask me about police instances, but everybody always want to talk about police always picking on black folks. The police is racist. Police yada yada yada. Okay, but then we don't want to talk about situations like this. What I'm about to show you, and it's not pretty. So, you know, be prepared to watch. This is what officers are dealing with daily. Okay, I believe this is in New York. This is in New York, right? And and it's a fight. But my thing is, you know, a black person gets shot by the police, and now they want to march and riot, and they only show you certain aspects of the clip because the mainstream media, they always gonna lie to you anyway, so they're not gonna show you the whole thing. It's on you to do the whole research. Obviously, from now on, by now, I hope you guys don't trust the media. By now, anything that comes up on the news, I hope you would say, you know what, I don't believe this. just from the start. Let me go ahead and wait a couple of days or two to see what actually happens. But then you get in situations like this where people potentially get shot or hurt really bad because they want to fight the police. I don't know if y'all know this or not, but anytime y'all dealing with the police, and this is just some general information, anytime y'all dealing with the police, there's a firearm involved. Y'all know that, right? Anytime you're dealing with the police, there's a firearm involved. So it's in your best interest to keep that officer from thinking that, hey, I might have to use this firearm because it's not going to be pretty for anyone. I try to tell black folks this all the time. You know, we got pastors and preachers and all sorts of stuff preaching about how bad and racist the police are, but they never want to address this. They never want to address this part of it. And I've heard it over and over again, but they never want to address this part. And you know what? We're going to address it on here. Y'all watch this video and y'all tell me what y'all think. Now, I hope y'all hear the people in the background, right? They're saying beat, excuse the language. Excuse the language. You know, if you got kids around, you know, cover their ears. But in the background, they're saying beat the crap, but they're using another word, out of the police. And you see right here, and then there's no white people involved here. None. None. So I don't want to hear about the system or white people or racism. No white people involved here. All black folks. And this looks like maybe a teenager. She's like a teenager, like a young teenager. Like a young teenager. But nobody's teaching them. And social media is teaching them they can do whatever they want. And now you got this right here. I mean, he's actually winning right now, by the way. I don't know what this other officer is doing right here. He needs to get in there. There's so many aspects to this that I'm not going to stay on it long because I got some other stuff I want to go to. One, you got teenagers. This looks like teenagers right here fighting the police, right? And it's like a young girl too. I think it's a young man right here, you know, fighting the police, but the young girl, teenage looking girl getting in there fighting the police. I don't know why, but that is hitting me a little harder. It hits me a little different. And then you got people recording, encouraging them to fight the police, right? You got them encouraging them to fight police. And then you got the officer who's losing. Now, I mean, I'm going to address my brothers and sisters. This is why you need to work out. This is why you need to be fit. This is why you need to be the strongest you can be if you're going to do this job. Because this is a young teenage, looks like a young teenage boy. That's what it seems to be. I don't know how old, but he looks like maybe 17, 16, 17. Could possibly be 18. And he's winning. Look at her. She's still fighting.
Yo, bro, look at me, bro. I don't know you like this, bro. Give us the room. Yo, I got, yo, bro, don't talk.
This is what happens when you don't got nobody teaching your kids.
Homie, it's over, homie. All right, homie, there's a couple, homie. We got a couple, homie. Stop.
And now y'all want to talk about what he on the ground now. You know, you want to throw stuff that he can't breathe, all this other stuff. I mean, it's a bunch of excuses. There's no excuse for this. Lastly, I want to point out the crowd around, right? Again, this is for my other brothers and sisters out here. Nobody's going to help you. As you can see, nobody's going to help you. Everybody in the crowd, you see feet standing right there. Look at the top of the screen, feet. Everybody just watching. They're not gonna come in to help you. And this is where we're at in society. Nobody's gonna stop here. It used to be back in the day, people want to help the police. The police, they are protectors from the bad guys, right? Now, this is where we at.
All right, you got yours. You got yours. He's soft. We know that. Get tough now. He's soft. Don't choke him. Get that.
And she's still fighting.
Yo, bro. You want me to push it? Yo, bro. Why you choking him? Yo, bro.
And he's not choking him. It looks like his hand's right here on the top of his chest. So he's not choking him. But then again, why are we in this situation? This is where we're at. Ladies and gentlemen, this is where we're at. And I'm sitting here and I try to tell people all the time, this is not what you're supposed to do at all. But we got, I don't see no Holly weirdos. I don't see no celebrities. I don't see no athletes. None of these guys. I don't see these guys coming out saying, listen, this is what you're not supposed to do when you encounter police. First of all, let's just stop committing crimes so we don't have to deal with the police. And then if we do something where the police is involved, not to act like this, right? This could have ended way worse. Fortunately, this is the end of it right here. But I tried to tell y'all, man. I really am. Speaking of woke athletes, touch on her for a second. Now, I'm not really big into soccer like that. It's just, we watch real football over here, okay? We watch real football over here. But it's funny how these athletes, they get a kick out of mocking God all the time. I won't say all the time. These Holly weirdos, these athletes, these woke Holly weirdos, woke athletes, it's like they have to mock God for no reason. There was no point of her saying anything like this. Right? I don't get it. I guess she got injured in her last game and whatever. I thought she's retired. I mean, I never liked her anyway. You know what I mean? It is what it is. But they just like mocking God for whatever reason.
Yeah, I thought about it a little bit. I mean, I'm not a religious person or anything.
So you're going to start off by saying you're a non-religious person. If you're a non-religious person, then you don't do anything religious, right? You don't have to talk about God. You don't have to talk about the devil. You don't got to talk about nothing. You're not a religious person. So you shouldn't even make the comment that you're about to make. Even though that she says that she's a non-religious person, listen to what she says.
And if there was a God, this is proof that there isn't. It's fucked up. So yeah, it's just fucked up because it's just 6 minutes in. It's so bad.
Yes, ma'am. You're good.
No way. Yeah, I thought about it a little bit. I mean,
So she's blaming God for her injury, I guess. And they think it's funny. Like, it's a joke to them to say, oh, my injuries be now because of my injury. If there was a God, there isn't now because I'm injured. Like, the thing is, she's an adult. She can say whatever she wants, right? But she has such a big following and she has little girls that inspire to be like her and want to follow in her footsteps. She's a big influence on social media and in the soccer community and in the sports world, especially on the female side. I got to give credit where credit's due. I may not like it, but it's the facts. But now she comes out and says something like this, joking or not, which I don't think it's a joke. I think it's actually pretty serious. I mean, we can get into the whole pink hair personality. We can get into all that. Y'all know what it is. But a lot of people are looking up to her. Right? She's a role model to a lot of people. And what she says is gold to a lot of people. Now, She said stuff. She couldn't say anything. She could have said anything else. Like, you know what? I got an injury, but I'll bounce back. Or I've had a good career. It's a shame that I have to go out like this. But I'm thankful and grateful for the community, the career that I've had, the people I've met, the bonds I've made, the teams I've been on, representing the country, winning gold medals, all the accolades. She could have said something like that. She didn't. The thing she wants to do is go, my God. That's what she wants to do. I'm trying to tell y'all right now, man. Stop listening to these people. Please do. They don't have your best interest in heart. Okay? They don't. They openly mock God. It's full of wokeism. They want to play the victim to blame game all the time. They're issuing this new movements to attack children, put children in crazy adult spaces, and it's not beneficial for anybody. Back to the black community. Y'all gotta explain this to me. Y'all really gotta explain this to me right here. This is a kid's birthday party. This is a kid's birthday party. Okay. Now, when you think of birthday parties, you think of cake, ice cream, balloons, toys, presents, stuff like that. Kid stuff, right? I'm just trying to figure out where I get to blame white people for this. Where do I get to blame the system for this? Where do I get to blame inequality and all those fancy terms that they like to throw at you to get an emotional rise out of you? I want to see, where do we get to blame that for this? Y'all help me understand. And watch out for the language, okay?
No smoke, no smoke. King! Yeah! Yeah! No smoke, no.
Okay, so y'all see what I'm looking at here. It's a birthday party. Now, first of all, let's address one thing. It's nothing but dudes here, right? Nothing but dudes in this at this party. There's nothing but dudes here. Look, there's just nothing but dudes in the background, right? So you got a whole generation of older dudes and a whole generation of younger dudes coming up behind them, and this is what they teaching them. This is what they teaching them right here. But y'all want me to blame the system, right? Y'all want me to blame white supremacy and all those funny words that y'all like to throw out, right? At the party, they got what seems to be like money. I don't know if it's real or not. Hopefully, I'm assuming that these are replica firearms. I'm assuming, because there is no. I mean, you got like a 3-year-old. Look at this. Look at this scene. You got a 3-year-old holding with hopefully a replica firearm, and you got my man's right here, who I think this is his actual birthday. He got cash money or replica cash money, and it's got money right here. It says "Happy Birthday" on the bag. And it's just nothing but, look. So if you see right here in the corner, he got some bottles, right? Maybe champagne or something like that. So this is what we teach in our, as the men in our community. This is what we teach, right? And y'all wonder why the community is the way it is. Baby mama culture is what it is. It's what it is. And it's a shame because where were the older guys' dads at, right? Where were their fathers at to come out here and teach this right here? Only thing they missing is what? Strippers? That's the only thing they missing? Really? They got everything else. That's the only thing missing. And this is crazy. I mean, they teach it. Look, they tell him what to do. They tell him what to do. I'm just trying to figure out when, as the community, we gonna start taking accountability. Y'all wanna scream about reparations and all this stuff. Y'all don't deserve no reparations. What y'all gonna do with it? This is what we gonna do with it right here. You got a whole group of adult males, right? Whole group of adult males showing these young kids that this is the way to live. This is what we need to do. This is how we celebrate. What happened to kids just running around jumping on the trampolines? All right, that's good enough. Or having a birthday party and eating cake and ice cream and have some positive role models around your kids, especially sons. Like raising boys is different than raising girls, in my opinion. Each has its unique challenges. Each has its unique lessons. Okay? But when you're raising a boy, you got to raise him to be a positive member of society, raise him to be strong, raise him to be mentally strong, and raise him to be smart and have common sense. This ain't it. Again, I try to tell these people this stuff. I try to talk about it, but y'all want to call me Uncle Tom and all this other stuff and, all this bootlicker, coon, all these crazy names y'all want to give me, whatever. That stuff doesn't bother me. This bothers me right here. This bothers me because there's no need for this, right? They should be getting books and also maybe some educational stuff. Hanging out with their friends, just doing kid stuff. That's what they should be doing kid stuff. Exactly, Brittany. Exactly. This hurts me. Again, the fighting video with the police. This is what happens because of that, right? People fight the police and they want to try the police because they raised up like this right here. They're raised up like this. And it doesn't make any sense. It don't have to be like this. It really don't. Okay? It don't have to be like this. And they say black folks can't be racist or whatever. Man, I beg to differ. And if you ask me, and I'm going to say something, I'm going to say an unpopular thing right now. Probably gonna get me canceled again, but I'm used to being canceled. Right now, I think black folks are more racist than anyone. If you ask me, black people are black people are more racist than anyone right now. They don't like me. They don't like white people. They don't like Asian people. They don't like nobody. And then they want to blame everybody for not liking them. Always fallback is because of slavery and all this. Listen, we're not in those times no more, right? You got plenty of opportunity in this country, plenty to make it. You don't have to do nothing like this, but yeah, we choose to do it anyway and then make excuses. And then we want to be racist to everybody else. But then when there's an actual politician or anything that's racist to you, but he happens to be on the Democrat side or the left side, y'all don't want to say nothing. Y'all make it make sense to me. I'm just talking. I'm just sitting in my house talking right now, but y'all make it make sense to me. Y'all tell me if this is racist or not.
Bruh, y'all were asking for my white people insult collection. I got y'all. We don't.
White people insult collection. This is what this is about. White people insult collection.
White people insult collection. I got y'all. We don't gatekeep around here. Y'all can save this video if you want to, or you can pause it just to see.
Y'all can read it.
This
read
is
it for yourself.
A through a little bit of C. So you can save this
And
video
you
or
got
whatever
the
and look
whole
at what you need to
alphabet
look
involved
at.
in this, and this is just the
And
C.
then this is C, and I don't know, I don't remember if this is all the way through C or not, but there's a lot of C stuff. And somebody had said in the other video that already had cornstarch colonizer. So what I did, not cornstarch colonizer, somebody started said that I had, you know, the one that I replied to.
Y'all see
So I
this?
just changed it from whatever it was before to cornstarch colonizer, and then I kept the one that I already put in there. I just left it there. Oh yeah, there's the rest of C, and then there's a little bit of D. Well, no, that's all of D. Yeah. Oh yeah, it was cornstarch, Chris. There's
Let me just flip it. Let's flip it for a second, okay? I can read some of the names that's on here. I'm not even going to read. Some of these names are actually stupid. It don't make no sense anyway. But look at some of the names that's on here, and this is just a small part, right? Let's flip it and let a white person make a list of names to call black folks in a derogatory way. Let's just flip it for a second. Do you understand the outrage that would take place? Do you understand the mainstream media would take something like this and run with it all the way until election year? All the way. It doesn't matter how far we are from election season, they would use this and run with it. But because it's a black person, right? Because it's a black person, they get to do what they want with no consequences. And y'all want to tell me that I'm supposed to be scared of white people? I'm supposed to be scared of systemic racism. I'm supposed to be scared of because, slavery happened. I'm supposed to be scared of white supremacy. Like I said before, black people are some of the most racist people out here. The thing is, they don't get punished for it, right? You can say this stuff and get away with it and be proud of it.
D, E, and then I don't know if that's the end of F or not. I don't remember. I don't know. Oh yeah, that was the end of F. There's G, and again, I don't know if that's all of K or not. It was all of K. And then there's L.
And this is something that takes time to make, right? This is not something that they just thought up in like 10 minutes. I hope not, because that's even more concerning. This is a well thought out list, categorized to each letter in the alphabet. And is there nothing wrong with this here? Are we not acknowledging that this is wrong? This is a huge problem. This is a huge problem. And this is not some old black person. This is a teenager, what seems to be, or a young adult. Like, who's teaching them this stuff? Right? Coming out with a list of names that are derogatory to a certain race? And y'all want to tell me that that's not racist? This right here is extremely racist. It's an extremely a big problem. And it needs to be addressed, but it's not addressed because it's not a white person doing it. Right? It's not a white person doing it.
Through.
I mean, we already at M.
Not all of M, I'm gonna say. I was right this time. It's not all of M. And then there's the rest of M to.
We're going through the whole alphabet, ladies and gentlemen.
P. I'm pretty sure. I was right again. Oh, wait, let me move. Okay. Then there's the rest of P down to S. Not all of S, I don't think. I was right again.
Y'all see the names.
The rest of F's down to, I think, all of U. It wasn't all of U. There's the rest of U all the way down to Y, and like Z is coming up in a little bit. And there's the rest of W down to Z. I don't have a lot for Z, and I need some more stuff for Z. And like the stuff with stars beside them, that's my favorite ones. Like, that I love. If y'all got any more, let me know.
the proudness and the want to make more names, right? She's asking people to give her more names. That's a list of derogatory names from A to Z. And we want to cry racism, we want to cry all this stuff. But when I say black folks are racist, I mean, I get pushback. But this might be some of the most racist stuff I've ever seen. And y'all can't tell me otherwise. And this is why, actual racism, when there's an actual occurrence of racism, which today I think is few and far between. Are you going to have some clowns out here? Yeah, you are. Whatever. They don't bother me because as long as you don't touch me or my family or people I respect and love, keep your hands to yourself. You can say whatever you want. Just keep your hands to yourself. But this waters down any sort of actual racist incident because you got people like Jesse Smollett and all these guys faking it. Racism is so bad in this country that you got to fake it. I don't know. The church don't want to say amen today. It's okay. I see y'all in the background. The church don't want to say amen today. Racism is so bad in this country that we got to fake it. Think on that for a second. I'm gonna move on. Ain't nothing else to say here, but I don't. This is why I don't fall for the whole. The system is bad. This country is bad. None of that stuff. Because imagine being in a country that you so free in the country that you can make a list of racist names from A to Z, race and talk bad about a certain race, derogatory names, by the way, and get away with it. And you're supposed to have it so bad in this country. You don't have it that bad. I tell you that right now. You don't have it that bad. I tell you that right now. And it's sticking on the race topic. I actually feel for other races in this country, even white people, because now they got to look at themselves and say, I don't like the way I look, or they've been conditioned to think that just because the way they look, they're automatically a bad person. And that's not even the case at all. But mainstream media, social media, all this stuff is preaching this, and people aren't even comfortable in their own skin.
I am proud to be white. 3, 2, 1.
Just be in the middle.
Yeah. Can there be a middle?
All right.
Gotta pick a side. Pick a side. I don't know which side to pick.
This is actually pretty sad.
I almost went there too. It's like
I think
so
like
hard.
guiltily, like I'm like happy that I'm not oppressed, but I'm not proud of like things people have done in the past.
When I think of being proud of something,
First of all, nobody's oppressed. Let me just get that out the way. Ain't nobody oppressed. That word is watered down. Nobody is oppressed.
I think of something I worked for, or that I had to do nothing to be white, absolutely nothing, and nothing was taken from me because I was white.
It's like saying I'm a proud white person is a completely different saying than saying I'm a proud black person. Because when you hear I'm a proud black person, I think empowerment, I think strength, I think courage, I think, all these amazing things that the black community has done and accomplished throughout the years. But then when you say I'm a proud white person, already there's so much like hate involved in that.
It's sad that they think this way. That is a horrible way to think. Now, I can't even feel sorry for them because they're encouraging it. I don't know where they found this group of people from. This was like a small group of people, and they're all pretty much liberals. I can tell you that right now, just by the way they talk. She's talking about when I hear her, I'm a proud black person, I think encouragement and strength and strong. Oh, really? That's what you hear. But you didn't see the birthday party with a bunch of black men teaching young sons or whatever they are to them, holding up fake guns and fake money. That's proud. That's proud black culture right there. Look at the rap music. It's proud black culture right there. Huh? Look at the videos. It's proud black culture right there. No, what needs to happen is you need to be proud as yourself individually and strive to be the best you can be. That's it. You don't have to be embarrassed for being black, white, whatever. Stop making excuses. This is excuses for black folks. And these people are here. I don't know. This is the problem too. They pretty much liberal, and they think that just because of the color of their skin that they can't be proud for what they've earned in life. Like nobody chooses the skin color. God created you. He made you in his image. You are what you are. You are an individual person. You control your life. You control your destiny, and you control how you impact others. Right? Let's just say somebody in my family down the tree did some bad stuff. I'm not them. Right? So I don't have to associate myself with the bad stuff they do. Maybe we share the same name, but I'm not them. I'm my own person. That's why I'm not tied to no community. Like I'm not tied to this whole community stuff. I'm an individual. I raise my family. I raise my boys to be positive members of society, and I'm gonna teach them to do the same thing when they get out here.
Thing about that is like how you said, someone who says I'm proud to be black, that's empowerment. Why aren't I allowed to be proud to be white? What makes it wrong?
Thank you, young lady. And it's always one. Shout out to her. Shout out to her for standing against everything. All right. She's not with the noise. She's not with the noise. Shout out to you, young lady. Thank you. Thank you for speaking up and having your own thought process to get away from the majority. Look at, and this is what it takes. Just look at this picture right here. This is what it takes to be different in today's society. It's not going to be pretty. It's not going to be fun. Okay. Not everybody's going to like you. Not everybody's going to like what you have to say. Okay. A lot of people are going to distance themselves from you. But speak on the truth and believe in the truth. Look at this photo right here. Look at this still. This is what it's going to be like right here. You're going to be by yourself sometimes. You're going to be by yourself sometimes. And it's okay. It's okay to be by yourself. Stick to your beliefs. Be strong. Be courageous.
I haven't been oppressed.
Yeah, what are you proud of? Just your skin color? Because yes, that is wrong.
So
It's not wrong.
you're saying I can't be proud to be white because I don't have a culture.
No, that's not what I'm saying. It's that when white people say they're proud to be white, a lot of times, at least in my opinion, they're
First of all, it's your opinion, not facts.
talking about their skin color, that they're not a different race. I think that's wrong.
Yeah.
But as like we were talking about, as a proud black person, they've been oppressed, that a lot of their culture was stolen from them. And a lot of reasons that I don't like proud to be white is because it has, the Nazis used it, the KKK used it. I don't want to be associated with any of those things, so I'm.
You don't have to be associated with them just because you're white. All right? I'm not associated with the Black Panther Party. I'm not associated with that. I'm not associated with Black Lives Matter. I'm not associated with that. Okay? Just because that's a group that was made of one ethnicity and you happen to be the same ethnicity as them doesn't mean that you represent that. That's stupid. That's a stupid logic. Sir, you had nothing to do with anything to do with slavery. You're here in this time and this now. You're trying to befriend or make black people like you because you're so scared of being white. You have nothing to do with anything. And the black people you talk to have encouraged this. Because if it was me, if I was out here talking to these people, I will call them a bunch of clowns. I don't need your help. I don't need your sympathy. I don't need you to feel sorry for me. I don't have any excuses.
I'm just going to completely stay away from that.
Sure, I'm not proud of like what my culture's done, but at the same time, like I would not want to be anything else. If I had to choose another race, I don't know what I would be. I'm okay with where I am, even though I'm getting backlash about being white.
Well done, young lady. Well done. Well done. Um, again, this is the mentality of what's going around. What's crazy is these are all, they seem younger than me. I'm 36. Most of them seem younger than me. And like, where are they learning this stuff from? Where are they getting all this? It's being taught. It's being taught by the mainstream media. It's being taught by social media because you got voices like me. You know, I'm always getting censored. They always watering down my stuff. My videos on TikTok can't even get over 200 views now. It's like I almost got to make a new TikTok page and regrow that because they have censored and shut down all my videos to only get to a certain amount of views and they cap it. I used to get hundreds of thousands views, but I can't say stuff like this, right? I can't teach encouragement. I can't say I'm not oppressed. I can't say that there's nothing stopping me. My skin color doesn't hold me back. But somebody can come over here and make a list of names from A to Z, derogatory names about a certain race, and it's okay. This is where we're at in the culture right now. And I need y'all to speak up. I need y'all to be more proud. I need y'all to be more bold. Okay. To say this ain't it. Like there needs to be a change. This is pretty crazy. Um, I had another video here I wanted y'all to see. Let me find it. I'm sorry. I'll end on this one. Shout out to I watched the presidential debates. You know, it's interesting to watch. My 2 cents on it. I mean, I think Vivek is the strongest candidate right now. I'm kind of feel bad for Senator Scott. You know, I kind of like him, but he just wasn't bold enough. So that's my 2 cents on that. All right, I got one more video. Okay, actually, I got two more videos, and then I'm gonna leave y'all. That's been about an hour. Again, I appreciate y'all being here. Um, I appreciate y'all talking to me. I appreciate y'all here. So y'all like, subscribe, and share. Please hit that like button for me. Okay, please hit that like button for me. All right, let's go over here. Okay. Now, y'all know how heavy I am into fitness. Um, y'all know how heavy I am into fitness. I say what I mean. I mean what I say about fitness. But then when I'm talking about fitness, I'm not here to bash anyone, right? Everybody has different levels of fitness depending on how their life is. What I don't like, what I don't like is people who make excuses because you're teaching a whole group of people that, you know what, instead of getting up, bettering myself every day, getting out there, working hard. I'm not saying you got to be some kind of Greek chiseled god because I'm not, right? That's not me. But you can eat right, you can change your diet, you can do a whole bunch of stuff. But you got people like this that make excuses and make being unhealthy seem like it's the best way to go. And it's not. Because you want to live as long as you can. We don't have that many years. Shoot. You can be here today and gone tomorrow. Y'all already know what the deal is. But it's people like this that are making unhealthy lifestyle seem like the best way to go. The world is backwards, ladies and gentlemen. The world is backwards. You got men winning Women of the Year. You got magazines putting them on these high profile magazines, putting biological males on the front of their magazine, celebrating womanhood and all sorts of stuff. It's crazy times that we're in right now. Crazy times. What I'm trying to tell y'all is listen. Don't listen to people like this. Again, like I said earlier, you get tons of views for saying this stuff. But if I say, hey, go to the gym, eat healthy, live a healthy lifestyle, I'm banned.
So in my last video, I was talking about body acceptance and body positivity. Today I want to talk about fat acceptance and fat.
Again, everybody has their own level of fitness and their own level of where they're comfortable in their body. It's one thing to be comfortable in your body. You say, you know what, I'm comfortable at this point in my life. I'm good. But you're trying to make it acceptable to be unhealthy. It is not. And I'm going to speak up against it. Okay? Because I want everybody to live as long as they can. You have family, you have kids. They want you around as long as possible. Barring some kind of accident or some kind of disease that may take you out, you can do what you can control to live a healthy lifestyle. And I try to encourage, if you follow me on any of my social media, you always see that I'm at the gym. My boys, they look up to me, daddy's going to either work or the gym. That's it.
Fat positivity.
So now we're on fat
Because
positivity.
a lot of the time, the thing that keeps us from feeling good about our bodies is our fat. And that is an unfortunate consequence of the culture that we live in right now. And it's ridiculous. But we have been so conditioned to think that fat is bad, that fat is something to be afraid of, that it's something to be ashamed of, that it is really hard to find acceptance of that.
Let me say this. Nobody is not going to like you because you're fat. Like that's your decision. Nobody's going to be like, oh, you're fat, I can't talk to you. Wrong. That's not what we mean by that, or anyone means. The thing is that you're trying to make it seem like this isn't unhealthy, and it is unhealthy. But you're trying to convince us that it's not unhealthy, and then you want to make us feel bad that do work out, seem like we're overbearing and we're pushing this culture of not non-body positivity, which is wrong. Shoot, I know some of the fittest dudes I know, man. Some dudes that are fit, beefy, right? And they still have problems with the way they look. So it's not a fat thing. It's a mental thing, right? It's a mental thing. Shoot. I talk to people all the time. I'm like, man, I just, I feel like I'm not getting there. I feel like I'm not where I want to be. And then dudes will literally come to me at the gym, be like, man, you're looking good, right? So it's a mentality thing. Just because you're bigger doesn't mean people don't like you. But we're not going to accept the fact that you're living an unhealthy lifestyle. You want to make us accept that. That's not it. And then you got people like this to make these crazy videos to make it seem like that we're just bullying people and we're making fun of people all the time. That's not it. That's not what we're doing. What we're trying to do is get you to live longer and stop being so unhealthy. Every now and then you got to put the burgers and chips and cheese down. You got to do that. Right? You have to. I think the number one cause of death in the Black community anyway is like heart disease. It's like heart disease. Because look at the stuff we eat. I'm not saying it's not good, because I eat it. Thanksgiving coming up, y'all already know. What's up, Dan? Hey man, you ain't never late, bro. Like I said, you can always can count on you to be here, bro. I appreciate you. Don't even apologize, bro. And you can just go watch it later. You'll appreciate the stuff I was talking about. I know you're busy over there doing your thing. I gotta finish watching Attack on Titan too. I promise I will. Shout out to the anime people. Y'all don't even know. Y'all not even hip. But Dan is my guy. I can talk to him about anything. Except for the Steelers. Even though they're better than my commander. Anyways, we're not going down that road, okay? We're talking about body positivity. That's a mental thing. Okay? And you can change that yourself. And that's why when I talk about it, I make sure that you guys see that I'm actually doing it. Like I take time out of my day. Like today, I'm doing this. I got to work all night, 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. I have to be up all night at my job. Before that, I'm not going back to sleep today. And I'm gonna go to the gym before work. So I'm gonna be up all day until maybe 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. And I'm gonna still make time to go because that's what you got to do. You got to sacrifice. You got to have that mentality. You got to have that go get it mentality. Not only would that get you a long way in the fitness realm and the gym realm, but it'll get you a long way in life because it's you versus you. Don't let these people encourage you to live an unhealthy lifestyle. Don't let them do it.
Let alone positivity. And I think that being able to find that acceptance, being able to say, hey, there's fat on my body and I'm still amazing. I'm still beautiful. I'm still a worthwhile human being, which is the most important part. Whether or not you're beautiful, whether or not you're healthy, you're still a completely worthwhile and awesome.
So she's mixing the two. The size of your body doesn't determine your value in society, right? Again, that is all a mental state. That is your own mental. You can be a bigger person and be super confident and be a good person, be a hard worker, and be just fine. If you're married, if you're not, if you're married, you're raising your family. If you have kids, you're taking care of your kids. You have a job, you go into your job, you're there all the time, you're a positive member of society, you don't cause anybody no problems. You can still be confident in yourself, but don't make the two correlate. Like, if you be a better person, but if you want to be a better fit person, then you know what you got to do. But that still doesn't take away how good of a person you are. If I was a bigger person, I'd still be the same person I am today. I would just be bigger. It would be my mental against me. Nobody's saying it but you. And back in the day, people used to say, oh, the magazines and stuff now show skinny people all the time. You can't even use that excuse now because they got all sorts of models out here now promoting everything. I mean, they even got armpit hair models. You think I'm joking? Go check out my last video. It's on there. Armpit models. They're out there. And I'm serious. Check out the last video.
Awesome human being, deserving of every little bit of respect, no matter how much fat is or isn't on your body. So being able to come to the acceptance of that being there and not losing weight be the focus of your life, I think is such a goal to.
This is just an excuse to not go to the gym. This is all this is. This is all this is. Instead of getting the mental courage to look at yourself, and this is what you want to do, to look at yourself and say, you know what? This isn't it. I want to be as healthy as I can be. Yes, it's going to be a challenge. Yes, it's not going to be fun. It's going to take some dedication, but I'm going to do it. Working out is not fun. Now, I enjoy it because I have trained myself and my mental and my body to want to do it. Now my body wants to do it. If I don't go to the gym in like 2 days, I'm kind of antsy and I'm weird. And my body's like, okay, what are you doing here, sir? You know what you're supposed to be doing. Let's go ahead and get over there. I've trained myself. I didn't always have that mentality. As a matter of fact, I just played basketball all day and counted that as my exercise. By the way, Dan, I identify as clear. I'm no longer black because Biden told me I'm not. So I'm clear. And now when I know y'all saw a tweet of mine, those who follow me on Twitter or Instagram, I posted a tweet that said, can I use the line by Jack Harlow when he goes, I'm vanilla, baby. Like, I can say that now because I'm not black. According to Joe Biden, it took my black card away from me. So I used that line. So, Dan, I agree with you 100%. I like how you identify, sir. But this is just an excuse to not go to the gym. That's all it is. That's all it is, ladies and gentlemen. Don't let these people come out here and tell you to accept yourself and to make excuses when you know that it's not right. This is not to bash anyone. I don't care. Like when I look at someone, I don't judge them by the way they look because that's not what you're supposed to do. You're not supposed to judge people by the way they look. And if you ask me my opinion, hey, what do you think about this? What do you think about the culture in the weight industry right now? I would say it's not encouraging for people who are or maybe a little overweight and they don't incentivize them to go work out because they make excuses for them. It's not easy to wake up at 5 a.m. to go to the gym. It's not easy to go to the gym when you get off work, working for a job that you may not like or frustrated. Or maybe you do like a job, but you're tired all day. And now to go to the gym. It's not easy if you at home and you're taking care of the kids all day. Right? You got 2 or more kids, you're going to be tired at the end of the day. Trust me. You have to want to do it. You have to force yourself. And everybody has the capability of doing that. Surround yourself with good people that will encourage you. Surround yourself with that. Okay? Don't look at Instagram models and all that stuff and say, I got to be like them. I tell you what, 99% of those people, these fitness influencers and all this stuff, they're all fake. They're all fake. Don't listen to them. What you need to do is you versus you. Block everybody out. I know some people get intimidated in the gym because there's a lot of people doing stuff. You may not know what to do. You may not know how to use the word. Shoot, I didn't know how to do some of the machines when I got in. I had to read the little machine thing to give an example. It's okay. Nobody's going to judge you. Nobody's going to judge you for that. I promise you. Don't let these people make excuses. Okay? We standing on business on this page. If y'all was here from the beginning, y'all know exactly what that means. You're standing on business out here, okay? I'm about to end with this note, all right? Now, we know election season is coming up. Shoot, election season is here. I like this guy. Okay, please excuse the language, but I like what he has to say. If you follow me on my Instagram page, I post a lot of his videos. Pay attention to what he says.
Lots of people out here think that if they vote Democrat or they stay quiet or they don't rock the boat, that these people will somehow leave them alone. They're going to come for everything. They're going to come for you. You should go back and read the history of communism, especially and specifically Bolsheviks, okay? These people are coming for you. Trump's been trying to tell us forever. The evidence is on the table. They're going to take away your currency. They're going to take away your wealth. They're going to take away your freedom. They're going to make you live off of bugs and a currency that they could turn on or off depending on how nice you say certain things. This is already happening in certain parts of the world. And people here think it can't happen here. Like, what is it going to take for people here to realize that this is actually happening? And the only way to stop it is that every single person resists it. Every single person. Not a few people that have podcasts, not a couple politicians, not just Donald Trump. Everyone has to resist it. And until we get to that point where we're all like, no, they're going to keep coming.
I'm going to end on that note. It's already here. It's going to take all of us. And this is what I do on this channel to get y'all, to keep y'all aware of what's going on. They're already trying to do this stuff if you're trying to pay attention. Y'all thought COVID was just some kind of disease that they were trying to help y'all with? No. A lot came of that. They took away your freedom. They turned people against people. They turned family against family. They gave you a stipend of $1,500, $1,400 because they wanted you to rely on government. They didn't let people go to work. They told you to stay home and say, let us take care of you. They're trying to introduce this cryptocurrency stuff to where they can turn off your money. They can turn off your money if you're deemed offensive or if you're speaking out against the regime. The stuff is here. Food shortages, plants being destroyed, train derailments. They want to keep distracting you with all this stuff like aliens and all this. They keep distracting you with this stuff. Stuff is happening. Pay attention. Pay attention to what these celebrities are doing. They're actively worshiping Satan and devil at the concerts that you go to. They're putting drugs in your body and saying, if you don't take what we give you, you're wrong. We're going to deem you unfit for society if you don't follow what we tell you to do. They actively mock God. They actively mock Jesus. They shut churches down so you couldn't go to church. They shut playgrounds down. They shut gyms down. They told you if you stand 6 feet apart on a circle that you would be safe. They told you if you wear 3 masks, you would be safe. But instead of breathing fresh air and letting your body's natural immunity fight, they told you to breathe in all that mask mess. Listen, man, y'all stay encouraged out here. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for the live. I appreciate it. Like I said, I'm gonna put this on the regular page. Thank y'all so much. Tell the homies. Remember, social media is right there. Follow me on Twitter, Mr. Willis23. TikTok. At least until I make a new one. Cigar __T. Instagram _Cigar Guy 23. Truth Social. It's Mr. Willis. Tell everybody about the page. Let's grow this page. Y'all take care, Dan. Thank you. Brittany, thank you. Thank you to everybody that watched. Like I said, you can go rewatch it. I'll put it up on the page. Y'all have a blessed day. Y'all be safe out there. Again, y'all send me stuff that I want me to talk about. People have sent me some DMs already. I'm sorry I couldn't get to some of the stuff, but I'm going to get to it next time. I promise. I got a lot, so I'll do some research what you send me, and I'll be talking about it. Anybody on here smoke cigars? Y'all let me know what y'all smoke. I like to try new stuff. Remember, pay attention. Be aware. Be logical. Be wise. It's not going to be easy speaking the truth. You're going to have to stand by yourself sometimes. But you got to do it. Stay encouraged. You're not alone. We're all here. We're all here on the same page. I'm standing with you. If you need somebody to be your voice for you, I'll be that voice. But don't be afraid to speak your mind and speak the truth. Y'all take care.